Whoa, hello.
After we crossed the Great Bridge of Murder, we
Wait,
actually...
wait.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll arrange you. I'll pray for your safety. Okay, now, I'm sorry. I need to go back for a second. I have to walk in slowly. Because I remembered what today is. Good day, good people. Tumblr, Dave, Year of the Horizon, Fire Emblem. We're not wasting any time. Because what happened last time was the most beautiful of things. And I gotta get to the comments about it. Let's see. I guess we're starting with Oinky the Ink. I like how you pronounce it, Lamau. They apparently just say an ink named Oinky, which is true, technically. That's absolutely true. Lambert is Dimitri's dad, which literally all of you told me, and by the end of the episode, I think I realized it. I don't think I ever said it aloud, but I was like, oh, that's Dimitri's father. Yes, that is correct. What else? I recently learned rock, paper, scissors for the houses. Lion beats deer, deer beats eagle, eagle beats lion. Sure, I'll go with that, that's fine. This is the only route where Dimitri lives. I buy that. I feel like Edelgard would KO him in the other two routes. So Felix has a fetish with singers, just like me and my hats. Sylvain. When did Sylvain stutter? Just the one time, a single time. I've never seen it before, never again. And then Anthony Sub, the legendary Psy Killer. I definitely, yeah, I was gonna say, I 100% said Little Brother Zone. That was something I said. That's an AV quote. Well, we'll put that there. It's usually on that screen. On the calendar, we have 4 weeks this time. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Lambert also reminding me, Dimitri's papa. If you've truly ended the beef, then recruit and use Mercedes during your next playthrough. If the beef is still squashed by then, might not be. Very well might not be. Let's see, he's technically not Little Brother Zone anymore, which I think we all gave a rousing applause to our boy. Oh, there's a magic staff as a reward for this month? For the tournament, dope. Okay, I'll keep that in mind too. That was something I just saw on the screen while I was looking over. Mercedes is somehow older than Yuritsa. Surprise, since you... Yes, and this is what we're talking about. I actually read this. I read all of them already, but I'm going through them again so I can just get the major points. Psy Killer says, yeah, surprise, since you did Dedue's paralog, he actually survived with help from the group that was trying to kill you and said paralog that you let live. I swear I told you that, and when I read that, I feel like I said specifically, I think I read through that way back when, months ago, and I think I kind of just blew it over and said, well, we do all the paralogs, so I guess we'll be fine. And I think that was just like in my mind, I was like, oh, well, we're gonna do it anyway, so it's whatever, and then out of my mind. And reading that, I remember it. But the entire time that after Dedue's quote-unquote perished, I thought he was gone. After next chapter, the chapter you're playing when you read this video. True. Ah, it's very clever. You'll get to do stuff with Prince Pretty. Thank God. Because I was looking through... No, I actually will go, and while we're doing this, I'll start reading the next comment, which is by Jessica, her one of two. Look at all of this. We have a bunch of scenes ready, but he still has so many more to get. Which is nuts to me. Because he's not someone we can recruit against, so we gotta get these scenes. We have to get these scenes. So he's done with these 3. Yes? Yes, he's done with these 3. He'd still have 1 with Mercedes, 1 with Annette, 1 with Marianne, 1 more to get with Flayn, 1 more to get with Gilbert, 2 more to get with Alois. No. A bunch more to get with Cassie, and he's done with Hapi. So that's like 7. So I feel like I know what I'm going to do to make sure that specifically I get you and you all of your scenes. I went on and you can't see this on the board, but over here on the board there's just a list of scenes that I need for this man, since he was gone for a long time too. He has a bunch of just we'll probably, since we have a bunch of battles to do, he might get just a bunch of those during battle, which is fine by me. But we got a lot to get for those 2. Everyone else I can recruit again, so it's not really a problem. But look at freaking Felix, we got almost all of his. And who else? Sylvain, I think we have every single one. My man, Sylvain, never forget. Let's keep on going. Jessica. Another long one, time to get comfortable. I would say, well, this one won't be as long. That's a trap. That's a trap that I set for myself. I love how the Wayseer looks like she's younger, but sounds like she's older. I agree with that. I do. I noticed that too. Hapi pointed out how long it's been because during that scene could have been done in part 1. Interesting. There's an alternate version for part 2. Congratulations, Caspar. You're out of the brother zone, into the friend zone, incoming slow burn. Unfortunately, poor boy. But is he also out of the friend zone too? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. They actually might get paired together, if I'm being completely honest. If Yuri doesn't get paired, if Yuri gets paired with someone else, because I do like him and Dee, but I also like him and Ingrid, but Ingrid and... I don't know how that's gonna happen. I might just leave it up to fate. Except for Felix and Annette. They're... Yes. Unfortunately, I will not be taking Felix, because Felix and Annette is just... money. Let's see. Sylvain stumbled over his words so much because he realized that he's in love with Ingrid and didn't want her to think that he was just messing around. Since there's a war going on, he realized just how important she is to him and how much he doesn't want to lose her, not to death or to another guy. I really love their support so much, it's fantastic. They're another one of the top ones. Yeah, see, that's what I was also thinking about. I was like, could do Yuri and Ingrid, but Sylvain and Ingrid, that last scene did kind of get me. I was like, oh, you know, we don't see this man stammer too much. We don't see him stutter too much. Scarlet Blue Dark Pegasus. We're now getting into the parts that you have not played before, interesting enough. May skip things here and there, because spoilers, true. Which is nice because of the wonderful feature where I can segment the video, which is so beautiful. Which is why I don't know why it was never a thing, why it wasn't always a thing. Or why they didn't tell people it was a thing, because it is one of the most useful things. What do you mean Sylvain and Dee have an ending? Yeah, I was gonna say they do have an ending together. I don't know why I said they didn't. I think in my mind it was like, oh, if they don't have an S, they don't have endings. But that's just with Nitewing. That is just with Nitewing. Dedue, yes, he would have remained dead. Paralog, yes. But we do all of the paralogs, and I think you all reminded me. I think you all said that. If I had recruited Lawrence before the time skip, he'd still be there, except you could have saved him. I should have done it. If I had known that, I probably would have gotten him. And I think you guys probably told me that, and I kind of just forgot about it. Because we could have picked him up easy. I just would have used some renown to snatch that boy. And now there are 2 scenes with Felix. These are one of the 2 scenes. Or we saw both of them that day, Annette and Sylvain. And then Sylvain and Mercedes. Which we don't... No, we got the max one on that one too. Yeah, Sylvain did work. We also did work with Felix, jeez Louise. Prince Pretty is now Prince Edgy, AV 2020. It's true. That man's just edgy. Still pretty, but still edgy. How many chapters left? I honestly don't know. There's still quite a lot though, interesting. I know we have at least 4. 4 minimum, because this is April and we have all of August. So we have April, May, June, July. Technically 5. Cool. Alright, then we kind of, if after this month, we'll start to have Prince Pretty. Then we should have time to get all of the scenes. We should. I think we should. I think we'll be fine. Jessica, new day, new to comment. The last one was getting long, that is true. YouTube doesn't like long comments sometimes. Let's see. I heard that if you manage to get Mercedes and Felix C support after completing that paralogue, when Mercedes says Felix reminds her of her little brother, he says, "I remind you of the Death Knight?" Huh. That's interesting. Oh, I do not wish I would have known that, because I would have never finished their scenes if that were the case, but that's awesome. That's a nice little tidbit. And then the reason, yeah, I also read this and I was like, well, I meant to do it. I tried. And then my mind was like, oh yeah, we'll just take this one out, and then the Death Knight gets to live, and I was like, oh wait, we were supposed to get not, and then yeah, well, that didn't happen. It's a shame. Let's see. My boys, my ship, Dedue does bring Dimitri back a bit. It was a little bit. We saw a glimpse of the old Dimitri. But I might break them up because I also love Dedue. I'll have to see what their A support is, but I might snatch that boy. This is why I mentioned Dedue's support scenes, to get them as far as possible, because you have less time to gain them. Yeah. But we can just purchase them with renown. So all of the weapons that we don't use for renown, and then just use, maybe, that might be, okay, yeah. About a meal, I was gonna recommend to do the regular library in Garrigmach, looking at the House Bartel and the, ooh, interesting. In the Imperial Nobles, when you enter the library, it's at the far back. I think the Bartels is the second volume. Okay. We can peek at that. Bartels. V2. Library. We can do that. That's something we can do. And then, Sonic Gaming. I like how a few episodes it was the worst time. I liked the parallel there. Because that's how I was feeling. I was on cloud 9 when Dedue came back. I didn't even know that I didn't know that you do crits. I think that's why we can all appreciate the comments for stuff like that, because I didn't. Yeah, exactly. That's why the comments are important, because then without them I wouldn't know what the heck I'm doing. All the little secret tidbits. Okay, D, if you wanted Avi to keep the glasses, yeah, you know, look. You could have just asked, LOL. Anyone that can A rank, yes, can have endings. I don't know why I was thinking us ranks. I know exactly why, but I just, it happens. And then Thunder, who was kind of early for once. You were, yeah, pretty early. Pretty early. Also saying that Lambert is Dimitri's father. Also mentioning Dedue and the paralogue. Also said, since you do all the paralogues, there was really no reason to tell us, or to tell me, which is true. Very true. Very true. Yeah, we murdered Freddy again, it happens. And then there's a long list of the lions and their family issues. Dimitri, Prince Pretty, lost his family during the tragedy of Dusker, including his father, stepmother, and a slew of knights. Dedue. Everyone and everything. All of his people. So many of his people. Sylvain had Miklon, who hated him from the day he was born because of his crest. And who I had Sylvain kind of slaughter him, so I have a history of doing that. Because I had Ashe do it too. Lord Lenato, oh gosh. Mercedes, her mother. And she was used by her father, and she was separated from her brother, who was now the Death Knight. She's a mess too. Annette and her father, who abandoned her and her mother and hid from them. But he's back, so that's something, and that's got it the best, I think. Ingrid and her fiance, and now is being pushed into marriage by her father, though he also cared for her. So I mean, it's not. I get Ingrid's father, but still, kind of scummy. I won't even say scummy, just wants the best for his people, I guess. I can't the way that this world works, I can't blame him too much. I understand his reasoning. Yeah, and once again, Freddy, he's done so. Rest in peace. But we'll get Freddy next time, and by get him, I mean we start with him, so we'll get plenty of his scenes. Fourth wall reviews. So now you know the truth about the Death Knight being Mercedes' brother. And you missed your opportunity to re-recruit Lawrence, and yeah, I know, I don't know if, could I have spared him? Because I looked at the map and he just showed up as an icon. When Ashe was there, I don't think he showed up as an icon that I had to take out. But I could be wrong. Also, I didn't mention this, but I really liked the change from the not the final map, the map where we had Rodrigue and we had the most beautiful RNG that we've had in a long time. Where it was like, you have to hit him. I mean, you have to dodge this. You have a 14% chance to dodge this. If you don't do it, then I gotta go back quite a ways, and he did it. And Rodriguez still has a special place in my heart and always will for that. I'm giving it a Thunder. Just for the list of, the Blue Lions and all of their stuff. But also, it seems like everyone loves Felix and Annette. Actually, hold on. Which one of you called them Netflix? Because that's brilliant, and I loved it. I'm sure it's not something you made up specifically and something that the community has made up, but that's brilliant, and I loved it. I don't know if it was Scarlet Blue Dark Pegasus or Jessica. I can't search on the app right now, which is dumb. Felix and Annette. Yes, Flayn Netflix. Absolutely, it's Jessica. I got a good chuckle out of Netflix. I was like, that's brilliant. That's dope. Let's do this. Everyone's good on certs, right? No, you have not been able to take the Master cert, because you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Here, go ahead and do it. You're not gonna let me down. I believe in you. You're my boy. There he is. Alright, great.
I passed.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. You did not pass. You were here and you're alive with us, and I appreciate it. Alright, let's go. I'll probably explore battle.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay, so let's get going. Excuse me, but when your goddess is trying to walk between you two step aside and make room and kneel before me. Bow down. Bow Nitewing bringing up the fist and I was like, bow down. It was beautiful. That was the greatest thing that could happen. The top 10 greatest things that could have happened. That's number 1. Thank you, Nitewing. I'm glad that we are spiritually connected. I can run. Flayn's here. Well, sure, why not? What's
The
up?
Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Has it truly been 5 years since then?
Sure has.
Can you recall whether it was before or after I joined your class, Professor?
I missed this last time, didn't I? And I do not remember again. Yo, I legit do not remember. It was before, right? I don't know. It was... No. It was after, right? I swear. Hold on. Battle the Eagle and Lion. I know Flayn was there for one of the big battles. But it might have been the battle at the very end that I'm thinking about. It was before you joined, correct?
That is not at all the case, Professor. Your memory serves you poorly.
I did it
It
again.
was shortly after I joined your class. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I did so well if you also tune into Persona 4, I did so well in BSing.
No.
So many of those. I don't even think I missed a single one last time in Persona 4, and then that is the same question. Because I was BSing it in the same way. That's what it is. That's 100% what it is. I was BSing that same question in the same way, so I arrived at the same conclusion. We're not gonna talk about that. In fact, we should just like reload the save. And just, you know, have a fun time, have a nice time, and just... Did you just tell that lady about how my memories served me? I have had a lot of... I've been asleep for 5 years, my memory is hazy. Excuse you, Flayn. Is right. Can you believe her? Raph, how are you doing?
I gotta say, it's tough to keep the fighting spirit alive when you recognize your enemies on the battlefield.
Yeah. Everyone gets
So
that
you
feeling.
can't avoid it, huh? How did everything get so messed up?
Edelgard.
Just because we're fighting someone doesn't mean we gotta hate them. That's probably the worst thing about war. Win or lose, I still get a bad taste in my mouth.
I take it back. It's not all Edelgard's fault. It's probably all Twisted's fault.
No.
Soldier, what do you have
I
to say?
hardly believe we're crossing the borders of the Empire to battle their army. Never thought I'd see the day. You'd never guess from the calm looks on everyone's faces, though. I mean, we're probably all gonna die.
Oh my gosh.
His Highness, Lord Rodrigue, you? There's really something wrong with a lot of you, I swear.
Oh, we'll live. It's fine. Shamir, how are you?
Professor.
Do I have the A scene with Shamir? Yeah, I don't. Did I ever get it? Probably.
Reconnaissance is
Maybe not.
becoming more
No,
of
I
a
didn't.
risk the deeper we move into enemy territory. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead.
Shamir. Forgot how much I liked her intensity. I know you won't get
I'm
caught.
glad you think so highly of me, but we have to be realistic. Don't waste your energy worrying about me.
I will. Here, take all these things. I'm sure you like exotic spices.
Thanks.
Oh, you actually did like exotic spices way more than I thought you would. Very nice. I also have to remember this increases motivation. So if I ever run out of food, I can just toss gifts at people. That should also be enough to, yeah, I figured. Alright, cool. I'll snatch that from you. Haha, why are you laughing?
You know, war really is terrible. People die, food becomes scarce.
It is bad.
Weapons and rations start selling like hotcakes. Nobles start begging for loans. Oh, I didn't mean for that to sound so cold, really. Anyway, where are we off to this time? I hope it's the Alliance.
Okay. I mean, what he said is true. The Dark Merchant, finally, where have you been? My mans, arcane crystals, let's go. I don't think I need them, but I'm gonna buy some.
It's all yours. Take it.
Oh, all of this food, that's what I was looking
Will
for.
this one do?
Here. Oh, we can only buy one of these a month. That
It's all.
sucks.
Will this
But I'm
one
buying
do?
all
It's
of
all.
them.
Will this one do?
Bow of food,
It's all. Will this one?
mandarin
It's all.
curd,
Will this one do? It's all
Angelica,
yours.
pickle,
Will this one? It's all
Tusker
yours.
Bear,
Will this one do? It's all
Wolverine
yours.
with his
Take it.
claws,
Will this
the
one do?
boy,
It's all yours.
the
Will
pipe
this one? It's all.
and the
Will
queen.
this
Long
one do?
live the
It's all
queen.
yours.
Snatch them
Tell
all.
your
Toodaloo
friends.
to you, sir. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. My boy. Nobody's down here, correct? No? I'm gonna snatch everything, even though I don't use everything or anything, for that matter.
Professor.
Gatekeeper, how are you?
Greetings,
Gronder
Professor.
Field.
Nothing to report. I hear we're sending troops to Gronder Field next. Is that what's what? That whole area is in the territory of House Burgleys. It's famous as the main granary of Fodlan. If we could capture it, we probably wouldn't have to worry about food anymore.
That's nice.
Bread for all.
I like bread. I especially like it when it's for all. Alright, let's keep going. We got nothing over there, nothing up there. We got Mysterious Man Pondering. Are you a spy? I'm here to... Look, the last time we went somewhere we had spies, I know we got at least one more that everyone is kind of just not trying to talk about for some reason. Because Dimitri let her in. Alright, well... I should probably be teleporting around. Oh, we also have a quest. Nope. No. There we go. Which is here in the Knight's Hall. Alois, my boy, how are you?
Word just reached me that the Empire has stationed soldiers in Fort Mercius.
What?
If they decide to dig in their heels and defend the fort, we'll be in a difficult situation.
What?
I hear it's an impregnable keep, surrounded by high ramparts.
What? Hey, I still need support teams with you. I think more than enough, so here, you can have this. Was that enough to increase my support? It sure was, that's my boy.
Edelgard's presence suggests that Hubert is around too.
Who is this? I like her voice.
He is minister of the Imperial household, after all. He's been around Edelgard since they were children. I suppose he must be pretty happy with his current position.
Probably so. What do you have to say?
I could use a hand.
Find an herb. I was born to find herbs. Raised to find herbs. You thought the herbs were your ally. You simply befriended the herbs. I was born in the herbs, raised by the herbs. There were herbs grown upon my back, and I feasted upon them with my mouth.
When undertaking research, the usual method is to form a hypothesis, then test it with experiments.
Yes?
Those experiments reveal facts and falsehoods, yet sometimes they also unveil an exception.
That
You
is...
seem to be that exception when it comes to my crest research.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Worry not, Professor. Exceptions are what make my work interesting. Why don't the rules apply to you? I will find out eventually. I feel it is my destiny as a crest scholar.
I feel like I should have gotten more of his scenes as well. If only because he can probably he might reveal something else about this Rhea thing.
Oh,
Cause I know she did something.
oh,
She is not innocent in this whole shebangle. Shebangle?
oh, thank you.
Shebangle? Shebangle. That's enough to raise support, I'd hope. Where is him? It's not... Okay. Worry not, Professor. Here, have some more things.
Oh,
Oh. How do you feel about this? I heard you like a lily of the valley. Okay, not as much as I thought you would. I heard you liked gemstone beads. Okay. Well, luckily for you, that was just enough to increase our support to get a... Sure was. Excellent. I have a thought. I have a theory. Where else do I need to go? Let's look at the map. You go back to the greenhouse for the herb that person wants. That's why you do your quest first. We want to go... All three of them actually want to talk right now. We'll talk to... Dimitri's not going to want to talk. Dedue's up here though, so maybe it'll be an actual different scene. Since Dedue is also standing here. I hope so. How do you feel about him?
You have my sincerest gratitude.
Of course. My boy.
Circumstances and my wounds have prevented me from being by His Highness's side these 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful that you have found him for me. I am once again in your debt.
Of course. Of course. I love you, Dedue.
That's right.
Don't you laugh. I will slay you where you stand. Don't you walk away. Boy.
I can finally kill her. Finally. I can avenge them.
Okay. Well, I guess it's possible that not Felix, I'm sorry. Prince Pretty, Dimitri does, take her out this map, since last time it would be hurt Anna. Why do you... Doing war in the business is business. Steady work. I read none of that. I just clicked the one that said study work. I just know Anna. Like the back of my hand. Alright, let's go. Over here is a scene. And a person. Marianne. Shamir!
It's been 10 years. Can I move on yet?
That's a decade.
Never mind. I know what you'd say.
Are you talking to someone?
In a sense. Someone who's long since passed. Another mercenary I fought alongside.
Who?
They were killed 10 years ago when Dagda was in conflict with the Empire. It's all I can focus on lately.
Why do you think that is?
To be honest, I blame you. I'm just teasing. I know it's not your fault. You just remind me of him.
Oh.
You give off a similar air. It's uncanny.
No, they just had beans for lunch.
You even have the same inflection, which makes no sense because we only ever spoke Dagdan. I don't know what it is, but you feel the same to me. I guess you just remind me of the past.
Interesting. I'm sorry.
Please, it's not your fault.
I know.
It's my fault for getting caught up in memories. Still, you always remember your first love, right? That's enough of
love?
that. There are more relevant topics to discuss.
What will you do after the war?
Good question. The world is completely open to me. Your next move seems apparent.
Does it?
But who knows where I'll end up.
What do you mean it seems apparent?
I left Dagda, crossed through Bridget, and came all the way to Fodlan on my own. I think I'll be just fine navigating this world, wherever I decide to go.
Cool. Alright. That's fun.
Well...
I feel like that would have hit different if I were male Nitewing. Skylord. I feel like the line, "You never forget your first love," and me reminding her of her first love would have hit different.
The situation in the Alliance has changed so much, but I haven't heard a word from my adoptive father. Do you think he's forgotten about me?
I'm sure that's not the
I'm
case.
not overly concerned about him. I'd actually be happier if he really did forget about me. Everything would be so much easier.
Poor Marianne. I still feel for the girl, but we got other fish to fry. Like talking to. While we're up here, we should just start in the library. So we can look at the Bartels, which is somewhere in the back. Second of the back? Second from the back?
What?
Just a second from the back left? From the left. House Regan. Garl, Edmund. Second? I also might have just read part 2, volume 2, right? So, oh hey, House Nouvelle. I love it. House Bartels, a house of imperial barons. Highly ambitious, it has sought out and acquired several crests for its bloodline in 1176, not 1776. Many members, including the house head, died under unexplained circumstances. The deed was attributed to heir Emil. As his whereabouts are unknown, the leadership of the house fell to a distant relative. Interesting. I think it would be kind of interesting or kind of fun to go through the library after you've played the entire game, after you've played all 3 rounds. Because then it's like playing Connect the Dots when you have all the information. I'm here for that. That's cool. Let's go and run around the 2nd floor? 3rd floor? There's a 2nd floor, right? 3rd floor? 9th floor? 10th floor? Who's in here? Ah, nobody. That's who's in here. Take me... I guess I should speak to Seta. Nah, he'll be fine. Why is everyone in here? Y'all having a meeting? What is this meet and greet going on in here? Who did not invite? Oh, you. That's why we're meeting and greeting.
Thank you for bringing me here. I've been given permission to take part in this next mission, too. I'll finally be able to avenge my brother. I swear.
I'll take down that monster.
Y'all know she's okay, well just how are you doing, Gilbert?
Catherine will surely be able to convince Count Karen. All that remains is to wait for a response from the Alliance side. For now, there are preparations to be made for the coming battle.
Alright. Ooh. Do I need Gilbert scenes? I do, right? Pardon me. I only need one more Gilbert scene, and I know I'm gonna eat with
Yet another
those
grand
two.
battle awaits. Many will lose their lives.
Let's fight our hardest to stay alive.
Yes, let's. We must both make it home in one piece. Even considering those we are up against. Friends from a time now past. I won't hold back.
I know I've said it a million times, but I haven't said it in a long time. Ingrid's voice is phenomenal. How are you two doing? The homies that I never use. How are y'all?
So, we're finally going to set foot in the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get a little nervous. We already fought Ferdinand at the Great Bridge of Murden.
The Great Bridge?
I guess there's a good chance we'll be fighting more old friends from here on out.
If we defeat the Imperial army at Gronder Field, what will our next objective be?
If we're lucky, we just end the war there, but that's not gonna happen since there's at least 4 more chapters.
I guess we won't have much choice but to try to take Fort Mercius, on the far side of Gronder Field. It's probably too soon for us to be thinking about that, isn't it?
Probably.
The battle just ahead of us is far from certain.
Cool. Alright, so. I got the max scenes with you two, right? Yeah, I think I have it with all the students. I think we're good with all the students, except for Dimitri, who's grinding my gears right now, but we're waiting on him. Hanneman. We got yours. So, I know I'm gonna have you two eat together. So I can wait. Well, I guess I'm gonna have you and Marianne eat together. No, I don't, because Marianne and him are doing the task.
Catherine will hold it for now.
I'm gonna give him a gift. Just one. Have some blue cheese.
Thank you.
No problem. Don't spend it all in one place. Spend it all? Okay, well, that's fine. There's someone else in the room to the... Not that way, because there's nothing that way. This way. I think there's 2 souls. 2 poor unfortunate souls in here. Oh, my homie and my... One of my first love in this game.
Could be a big one. Is that true?
Never forget, Manuela, not Marianne. My first love.
I miss the old days when if someone got hurt, we'd rush them to the infirmary and make them well.
Of course.
But on the battlefield, there's not enough time to help. People die. Professor, don't be one of those.
I don't plan to, otherwise I have to rewind time.
The thought of fighting people who were once our friends, it makes my heart heavy. If it was gonna come to this, maybe I should have avoided making friends with people from the Empire and the Alliance to begin with.
No? I don't think that's the right
I
attitude.
just don't know, Professor. I'm having a hard time with it.
You look
It
pale.
often seems strange to me at the Academy that we were studying with all these people from all over the world. But I feel like I've finally started to understand the real reason behind it.
Because?
The more you get to know people from other places, the harder you'll try to avoid fighting wars with them.
Oh. That's not how it worked with Edelgard. She was dead set on war. Since the get-go. Alright. Where else are we going? That's everyone on the top floors. We also have to make sure we go to Abyss. We have to come this way and out. No. Okay, wait, there's... Oh, a little bit further. Then come out this way? Was the scene? Or am I going the exact opposite way? As you do. But there's also someone to talk to, like, right here.
I once saw the prince patting the head of an orphan from the monastery.
Recently?
Does this mean even that cruel man has some empathy in his heart?
Oh, so recently?
Was it just a random whim? Maybe my eyes just tricked me.
So he's not completely gone. Interesting, alright.
Oh.
Well, Linhardt's standing there.
Professor.
Professor! Yes, of course, Hanneman.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
If I wanted to join you for a cup of tea, I would have selected tea time for you, sir. Sure.
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history.
Yes.
It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once.
Interesting. I know nothing about him.
Perhaps you might feel more positively inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
Go on. You have my attention.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased.
Yes, quite pleased.
Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning. Eh?
I was born in a log cabin with this same tremendous mustache that you see here.
I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same.
I don't know when he started with the same I was born. It got me. Noble house, not a large house, noble all the same.
Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as you can imagine, there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy.
That's true.
I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution.
Yeah, why come to Garrickbach? They were the same thing.
I had only Imperial blood, and thus Imperial crests, at my disposal in the Empire.
I see.
So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades.
That's interesting. So we came for more crest.
Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study.
Okay.
Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm interested. Right.
A moment.
Linhardt?
I seem to lack the skills required to grieve for the dead.
My goodness.
If someone has passed, even someone dear to me, I could stand about and wail or get on with my life. While I'm at it, that whole idea that we must speak well of the dead, I don't understand that either. If I didn't like them when they were alive, then why pretend to do so when they are no longer here?
He's got some good points. What is it, boy? Little Jimmy trapped in a grave? Oh no. Alright, let's... Alright. Pay my respects. I think that's something I'm gonna start doing every single time. To Ma and Pa. What's in here again? I know Tomas is always just chilling over there. I want to know what was in his room. Let's see. I mean, I might as well go back here real quick. Turn this in. I have a thought. Turn this into who? Oh, right over here.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
I could shower Hanneman and more gifts.
What worry I will.
I mean... I want his AC. I want to see if it tells me anything more about the crest. That's probably close to enough. Well, maybe not.
Worried I will.
I was gonna say I don't want to just hand them all to him, but also I can just go and get a whole bunch more. so I'm not super duper worried about it.
Oh.
It's also a good gauge on how many I would need to get if I wanted to push for anyone else. Still not there. Someone remind me that I need to get his scenes next time. Although I guess this is the only time that I'd be able to have him as a marriage option, so I should probably get his scenes now too. Yikes. Big yikes. That's kind of why I'm also really shooting for Hanneman right now. Okay. Well. I'll just use... What? Because next time I'm probably playing as, I haven't decided how I'm gonna do the next time.
Professor.
Because I want to do like a split. I'll explain what I'm thinking later. Probably the end of this. For the Black Eagles route. Because it's a two-parter, right?
Hey, you.
But I also want to play maddening difficulty. But I also want to do just hard mode because it's a little bit leisurely. You're over here.
As power, it's crazy.
Advanced scrolls, gifts. I didn't actually read what you said. I'm sorry.
As powerful as our knights are, we're outnumbered by a long shot. This won't be easy.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy to attempt this. I guess I'm crazy to go along with it.
Yes. Yes, you are. Crazy is as crazy does. And I think you're crazy. Whoa, hello.
After we cross the Great Bridge of Murder, we
Wait.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'll arrange you. I'll pray for your safety.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'm sorry. I need to go back for a second. I have to walk in slowly because I remembered what today is. Okay, we can actually
cross
block
the
it
Great
now.
Bridge of Murden. We'll be in my father's territory. We actually crossed it 5 years ago for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Remember?
Yep, I do. Do you remember the 21st night of September? That's he reminded me. Oh, Monday. All right. I guess we want this thing. Here you go. Do your thing. Gosh, your wind does not do as much as I want it to do. Oh, because we're probably fighting a warlock right now.
I'm nobody's fool.
Nobody's fool. It'd be 10 and you don't hit twice, so you need to survive. Ugh. So we have to heal this time. I don't know if she's up for this. Crit hit 10% chance. Are we still gonna lose? No.
Can't afford to lose.
Can't afford to lose. Okay. And we're probably not gonna make it. I mean, sure, heal one more time and see if we can just squeak through it. Okay, there we go. Got that crit that I needed. That's what Annette's here to play. She is here to play. She's like, I'm not gonna let you down. Oh, we'd hit twice. We still might be okay. Although that person hits.
What's next?
I don't have another heal left. I should withdraw. 8% chance. Go for it. I believe in you. I don't. If we get hit once, we die. We're done. Rest in peace. You did well. Still got 900. That's fine. I'm surprised. I thought she had it in the bag. Up until, you know, the final round where I was like, oh, she does not have this in the bag. How long did we go for? 50, ugh.
Pardon me.
Where is this? Over to the way that I'm heading. So close to the stables-ish? Yes. Alois, how do you do? Tell me more.
Ah, there you are. Hello.
Hello. You don't look as cheery as usual. What's up?
Oh, yes. Apologies. I'm struggling with some unpleasant thoughts.
Wow.
Since the war began, I've ended so many lives.
Oh.
You and your students got your hands dirty as well. Nobody forced you all to join the fight, of course. You did so of your own volition. Still, there must be something very wrong with the world for it to make children into killers.
I know what you mean. I'm not a child, but still.
That's true enough. We've all gotten older. Ah, listen to me. I'm sorry for being so glum.
No, it's... No, we're not gonna do that. It's married. Oh, well, they're both that. You're more handsome when you smile.
Well said. In truth, I don't think any expression will improve my looks. I'm a brute, no matter what face I pull. Ah, you really are just like Gerald. When I was down in the dumps, he'd cheer me up with a playful quip.
Oh.
He gave me his library of jokes, but when I tell one of them, nobody laughs at the punchline. They laugh at me.
They're his jokes.
You, on the other hand, well, you inherited the old man's comic talents.
Huh.
I'm feeling pretty perky now, all thanks to you. I can't stop this war by feeling gloomy about it. Onward, to a brighter future.
Onward and upward. Andiamo. Here, here.
To tell you the truth, that was another line I picked up from Gerald. He taught me everything about life.
Huh.
He was more important to me than anyone in the world.
Same here.
Apart from you, perhaps.
Oh. I don't know. You're making me blush.
Come on, no need to blush. It's the truth. When I look at you or see you fighting in battle, it's like I'm seeing a sibling. But at the same time, it's like seeing something sacred and powerful. Something I must defend. You're so important to the future of Fodlan, and to me. I promise to continue protecting you with the strength of a knight and the love of a big brother.
More like an uncle. Or fair. Oh, I think he would. Oh, he would love to hear that.
I guess that makes sense when you consider the age difference between us and my closeness to Gerald. Regardless, in the name of the captain, I swear to keep you safe.
Aye, aye.
You're welcome to return the favor, should you feel so inclined.
Yes, of course. If you are in trouble, who are you gonna call? Nitewing's gonna be here to save your butt. Alright, cool. Cool, I didn't expect to get those 3 today. But I got them. And you guys told me Alois isn't a or is it Gilbert who's not a romantic one? Gilbert's married, maybe. No, Alois we know is married, so he's got to be non-romantic too. Because you told me there are some non-romantic ones, so I assume the way that one played out as well, Alois is not. I want to finish Hanneman. I do. Just for the sake of saying he might have more information. Unfortunately, It's strange how his B scene, let me be descriptive, Alois's B scene had information about, give me your quest real quick.
Hey!
No, take it, that's fine. Great. Alright. How Alois's B scene had more information about Gerald than his A scene. I figured his A scene would drop like some major bombshell, but I guess it's like little bits and pieces just scattered about. Yeah, I'm here for it, it's fun. Sylvain, how are you doing?
Say we, as long as there's a plan, I won't complain. I just, you know, want to know there is a plan. Say we do manage to take down Edelgard here. What do you think His Highness will do next?
Yell a victory screech. Head to the kingdom capital first. We gotta make sure everything's straight there.
Well, I'd be happy if that were the case, but I don't figure that'll actually happen. All this isn't just gonna magically end the moment we kill Edelgard. It's gone too far.
It kinda did the last time. We had to go to Twisted too, but it
We
kind
should
of.
focus on the battle right in front of us, instead of what happens later.
Is Fort Mercius the one where we ended with a battle and then started the next chapter with another battle? And that's the one where we take out Edelgard? I'm starting to kind of remember how it played out with the Golden Deer, but it's a completely different book, so it might be completely different. Who have I not talked to? D, I know what she's gonna say. I don't know if I want to talk to her about, you know, Sad Times with D is not my favorite, Oh, we could talk to my man Rodrigue. Gotta talk to him. Probably should talk to our boy too. Why are they chilling over here? One of them's in here.
Let's see.
Oh, of course you're in
I
here.
gotta keep this place clean, and I mean properly clean, every day. Dust it, sweep it, everything. You never can tell when Lady Rhea might be back.
Okay. I need to, we'll get his scenes next time. Next time, I promise. Next time's the last time. Rodrigue, how are you? Your cape just did something funky there, but I'm here for it.
Oh, it's you, Professor.
Yes.
Sorry, I was a little lost in thought there. About all that has happened and all that is to come.
Yeah.
I'm sure the battles ahead will not be easy. But please, take good care of His Highness.
And Felix. Okay, we're just His Highness. That's fine. You care more about His Highness than you do your son. That's... Rodrigue, you might be a terrible parent, but you got that good RNG, so I'll give you a pass. Let me talk to D. Then... I should talk to D, then eat. And then go to Abyss and check out the Wayseer. Where's... Oh, D's all the way on the pier, isn't she? Yeah, I'm sighing too. How are you?
The Great Bridge of Murden was considerably better fortified than it was 5 years ago. The bridge was full of soldiers, and they all died. And Ferdy was there. We killed Ferdy, Professor. He used to be our friend. Do you remember those days?
I'm looking forward to the Black Eagles World solely so I don't have to have this conversation a third time. Also, whoever... Do we have to do the bridge again in the Black Eagles? I almost assume not. We probably will on the church route, but not on the main route. Right? That would make sense to me. If we do, tell me who to recruit so I don't have to have this conversation again. I shouldn't have to have it again, right? Because Ferdy will already be on our side, right? Right? Right. We should eat first and then go to Abyss. That is what I said. Okay. Let's see what we gotta do. You're done all of your CENs. Dedue, who do I want you to get the most? We should probably get you and Gilbert to get some CENs. But I might just purchase those. Who did you have better scenes with? I guess you and... But she's gonna be... No, actually we will do... You and... don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know. Who's closer to the top? You already have one waiting for Shamir. I just can't do it yet. So we don't want to do that. We'll go you and Ashe, I guess. Who needs some happy time? We can do you and Flayn. I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because I think Ashe needs to eat with Annette, because he's got 2 scenes with her.
Let us eat.
This is nearly as...
Yes, I know. It's fantastic. I'm the best. Alright. So now... spaghetti and cream! Let's see. Ashe and Annette. Then we'll do Gilbert and Alois.
This looks delicious.
I know, it's fantastic. Also, I can cross you and you off the list. I just need to get Nitewing and Gilbert. I should probably put Cyril back on the list, but it's whatever. Who else? Mercedes. Well, I guess we'll open up the list. That's fine. You have scenes with Mercedes, that's interesting. We already got the ones with Constance, that's fine. That's fine. Solely because we need... Because I can't have Dedue, and that's fine.
This is my absolute...
Yeah, I know, I'm great. With your coffee, your bean juice.
Behold, Professor, we need only sprinkle a bit of this secret ingredient that Hapi and I found, and...
Coco, if you go and tell everyone about it, it's not much of a secret.
Beautiful. I'm a fan of them. And yeah, we can do this 2 more times. I don't think I've gotten the max scene with Sedith and Ingrid. So I guess we'll still try and get that.
The flavor is not...
Yes, and you two have the most straight-laced conversation. So we'll do this one more time. With Gilbert and Alois. Even though he might hate this meal, he sure does, but it's fine. He'll survive.
This is my...
I'll keep eating.
Yeah, I know, you don't like that, but it's whatever. You'll live. Cook what to do. Oh yeah, we can cook almost any of these, that's dope. HP and strength, which is good for the punch club. Screw it. Go for it. I'm here for it.
I enjoy cooking.
I know, you're one of the best. You're so tall.
You seem to know what you are doing.
Yes, of course. Ah. I'm here for that energy. I'm here for those two. Yeah, but we're not done yet. We gotta go to Abyss. Don't think I forgot about my favorite Abyssal students. And the dope Abyssal theme. Do 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 do. Ooh. Alright. So what else do we got? It is just battling. I think we have AC interview, just one. I'm gonna check out what I can sell for renown. Hey.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
What you got?
The Great Tree Moon is finally upon us. It's time to celebrate a new year.
Oh, new
Only
year?
get so many.
Yep.
Folks up top don't seem to be in the mood to celebrate, though. I hate war.
I do too. We can do a little celebration down here. Celebrate the war. Come on. Do 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 do. Do you remember this guy who still had too much? There's Baltus, my boy. Alright, let's see what we can sell for renown first. Offer item. Right, I can't sell... Well... 2, 5... Nothing is like a ton, which kind of sucks. And I feel like I need most of this stuff. Not selling any food. I could probably use renown to buy food. and then eat some more, but we're not going to do that either. I almost never do tea, so I could probably sell a bunch of these. We'll be fine. I think presently we can... Where does it say renown? How do I bring that up? Probably when I'll just look later. We'll talk to our homies first. How are you?
We've seen the face of evil. One of its faces, at least. Even the Alliance is involved now. Hopefully, we can avoid dragging Alliance territory through the horrors of war. I may have cut ties with my family, but I still want them to be safe and all.
Huh. I respect that. Gotta go to Constance, who was probably down here.
That's so.
Oh, hello.
What a pain. What an absolute pain.
What's the matter?
Concerned, are you? That's nice. A little too nice. Here's a word of warning. If anyone here asks you for a favor, it's probably just a scam.
Okay.
Across the bridge is Bergley's territory. It marks the start of our incursion into the Empire.
Okay.
Worry not. I feel no trepidation as we do this.
Good.
Mark how my spellcraft carries us through to Envar.
I will.
Heart of the Empire.
Aye, aye, Captain. Love you, Constance. Next time around, I'm probably gonna marry you. Don't want to promise anything yet, but a promise. Who's in here this time? What are you doing here?
That Duke Fraldarius is a rather outstanding guy. Getting into his good graces isn't without challenges. If he were a bit more corrupt, he'd be much more pliable.
Oh my gosh. Oh?
I'm not trying to pull anything funny. Just noting that he's a respectable soldier.
That's useful information.
He's the sort to have drinks with his men, getting to know them personally. Just last night, he and Felix had a chat. I'm sure there's a lot to work out between them.
Cool. Alright. That's good to know. I feel like he's got all the inside information and I'm here for it. Well, I don't feel like that. I know that. That's him in a nutshell. How are you?
We're fighting people we used to know from the Officers Academy.
Yeah.
Guess that's the kind of thing that happens in war, but still, it's pretty twisted.
Twisted, you say?
It makes me feel so... Oof. Maybe I'll just try not to think about it.
Yeah, don't go sighing on us. Last thing we need is a bunch of beasts underneath the monastery. Alright, so we'll come in here.
Why, hello there.
So, at present we could do about 5 strength and bonds, because we will not be connecting any fates because someone let me know that it would cost like 10,000. Pairs to intertwine. Yeah, that's fine. We can strengthen a whole bunch of bonds. Like, we could do her with our homies here. But I have to make sure that...
Now.
We should probably look at our support scenes first, even though I think we just have the one. We just have the one. So yeah, let's get some.
Why, hello there.
Or maybe we should save it and wait. Because I'm about to battle. 3 battles. Because I can use all 3 of you. Right now, Balthus is turned into the one that I use the least outside of Hapi, out of the 3 of you.
Everything is within your grasp.
Dedue. And... But I can just bring people with Dedue. Is my big thing. So I should wait on Dedue's. I don't bring Ashe anywhere. They're done. And since I don't bring Mercedes, I should probably boost theirs. I don't bring Hapi either, so I should go ahead and boost hers too.
It is your wish.
So I should just be boosting the people that I don't use.
within your grasp.
Cool, and then let's do Ashe and Mercedes.
If it is your wish.
Because I can pair Ashe with Annette, Caspar, not Marianne. So maybe I should do Ashe and Marianne too.
Everything is within your grasp.
Because I just stopped using Marianne at one
If
point.
it is your wish.
If it is your wish.
Everything is within you.
Everything
Come
is
back
within
soon
you. Come
now.
back you soon now, yes. Alright, and that gave us like nothing. That sucks. Alright, great. Alright, you two, go and do your thing. Go to sleep. On the job.
What's this? Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here?
Cyril, how could
the
you?
warmth must have put him right down. He looks so cute when he's napping.
Get up, Cyril.
I'll just keep reading.
Kellogg's.
No need to disturb him. Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
Mercedes.
It's Mercedes. I thought you'd remember my name by now.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
Right? I thought it was Mercedes, but it's Mercedes.
You're from Elmira, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the academy.
Nah, it's great. I eat every day.
Yeah.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Probably not every day.
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
I was gonna say, it sounds rough over
I'm
there.
so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry?
No, he's been eating every day.
Are
you? I guess he did just wake up.
You should eat up to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
I don't think that's how it works.
Okay. Thank you, Mammal, Mar...
Mammal, Mar... a march, marsupial.
Just call me Mercy.
Mercy.
That's what my friends call me.
Mercy.
Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good sleep, but there's work to do now. See ya.
Very
It
nice.
doesn't seem like he has very many friends here.
It's probably because I've never entertained the idea of having him on the team, and I don't have any of his supports except for the C.
But I probably shouldn't pry.
But aren't you the queen of prying, Mercedes? Isn't that your thing? It's not her thing. Alright. You have scenes with... Oh, I was like, you have scenes with Linhardt, but we can just snatch her next time and Linhardt will have automatically. Alright. I'm cool with that. I don't want to go through what I just did again, but... That's fine, we'll just... end. I might have to come back down here again. I might. Instruct manually, I guess. Who's got the group task? You two, that's fine. You still need one more scene. Instruction? Instructione? Well, Dedue's already got War Master. I guess I should train him a little bit in Punch. Just so he catches up a little bit, but he's gonna be with us the whole time, so it's kind of whatever. Constance. I guess should train you in Faith. Yeah? Sure. Because that one's lower than the other one.
My effort. You
Perfection.
See, I shall.
It's not bad. I gotta make sure she's actually just set up on those two now. Gosh, I was training the both of you, but Dedue's back, so I don't need the other of you now. Caspar. It's interesting. I don't really need to do a bunch of stuff here. I know there's someone I needed to or wanted to, probably D, but she's got no motivation. Like, everyone's good. I'm just gonna use it to use it, but still. Perfect, welcome back. You are perfect to do. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I have.
We'll do Felix just for the sake of Felix. Getting him to S for that would be great. I might recruit Felix next time too. He's a useful person to have in battle. Sylvain? Raph is very close to S Sponge.
I think.
Even though he already has the skill for it, doesn't he? I need to redo everybody's abilities and skills, but it is what it is. Don't really need to train you. Yeah, I guess let's just push people. You're almost S tier here, and you might be if you keep getting perfects like this. A good, a great, a good, a good. Got no more perfects. Thank you. Very useful, very much so. You were just borderline A here, so let's give you a little boost. One perfect, very nice. Gosh, people, we're not getting those perfects like we used to. And by like we used to, I mean we got really lucky that one time, didn't we? Probably should have done faith for you, since your reason's so high already.
Yes.
Like, you're almost S tier reason. Oh, we're out of... Oh, sweet, we're out of those things. That's all I wanted to do. Goals, I wanted to double check. Who? I mean, I guess I don't mind you still doing punch, but... Are you doing the one you're lowering? Yes, you... Well, I guess you're... I could switch you to... You're fine for right now. You'll be okay. We can start training.
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Sure. Seeing the cathedral in such a rundown state makes me feel sorry for the goddess. As soon as this war is finally over, I'm going to devote myself to making this place more beautiful than ever. I think it looks kind of nice this way. Let's paint a mural on the ceiling.
That might work.
Cool.
Professor?
Yes? What do you want to do? Focus on sword skill as a sword fight? No, you just don't do it. What are you? No. Get it. No, stop. No. Stop that. Crazy. You're nuts. Alright, you guys do your thing. Then I'm just gonna fight. Fight 3 times. Train to do back up. He's a little behind. He's about to get punching. I missed Dedue so much. I forgot how much of a tank he was.
If something happens, you must tell me right away.
I'm a grown.
Yeah, same thing.
You could.
Right.
Oh, you guys just did a good? You all were doing perfect so many times. I need to switch them off of just X.
Practice.
Yeah, I understand now. Okay, so 100% gonna battle. Not gonna do either of these. I could probably do this one right now, but I'm not gonna do it. We have until April. If for some reason I kind of just train Marianne, which I might. She's at 23, we could probably get her to 29 pretty easily, but it's available for 4 more months. I might do that. I'll probably just use this one to train up to do. I do want to take out this one probably in the second set of battles that we'll do on week 4. But for right now, I'm just gonna battle His Highness. There we go. Ooh. Better. That was a good training session for the dude. He's right there with everyone else now, and that took 3 battles. In fact, he's above a lot of people who are on the field right now. Because I gave him a lucky egg. the knowledge gem, whatever it is, it's a lucky egg from Pokemon. So he got that extra XP every fight, and it was just good. It was just glorious. And I was just like, let's just make sure he gets every hit. Give him like every kill, not every kill. We gave him a lot though. He made it. He's back up where he needs to be, and it didn't take long at all. I actually do want to instruct manually. So I've been a lot more efficient. Crap, I can't check these whatchamadoodles. I've been way more efficient about doing supports while battling. I probably caught some of it at the very tail end now, because I think you two are done now. So I can put you with anybody else who you need a support with. You still need them with Ashe. I feel like you should have it with Mercedes now after that battle. So I'll do it with you and Ashe, because you guys still need your whatchamadoodle. So that's fine. I'm honestly willing to auto-instruct, that's fine. At this point in the game, I'm not trying to like it.
Interesting.
Good for you, level 5 reason. Trying to get anybody in particular to anything. I do want to... That's fine. This is not fine. Let's take you back to Brawl and Axe. Go and split that there. You're okay. Split you back to Brawl and Axe. That's everyone that I think I needed to switch. Begin training.
Professor?
You can do whatever you want to. We're not using you. We'll use you during the Black Eagles. Look at Dedue focus. That's my boy. Focus on him. Doom doo doo doom doom doo. Right? I guess the game's confused, like Dedue's back. Oh. Oh!
For the two of us, this'll be a breeze.
Clearing rubble's actually right there. That's pretty neat.
This will go well.
I like that.
Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Pretty good. I'll be the judge of that. Well, that is pretty good. That is rather nice. That is quite okay. Get through all this. Did anyone who I care about do anything? Yes. That's very good.
I suppose it's working.
Whatever. Okay, well, that's nice. Go along. And now, since I played it very carefully, we should have a ton of supports to view. A bunch of Dedues, or at least Mercedes and Dedue. Not a bunch. I was about to say it might just be them. You still need to get your stuff together. We should get Ashe soon. Cool, so we'll have those two. I'm surprised you didn't get one from all of the rallies that I did with you, Annette, but we'll get you there too. Forgot about Ingrid and forgot about Flayn, but we'll get them. I'm not super duper worried about getting all of the new scenes anymore. I think we can do that pretty easy. Ashe has a scene with Annette, and we gotta put Ashe back with Annette now that I think about it, because they have a two-parter. I just separated them because I knew I had one part already. And I think that's all of the... No, we have Gilbert and me? No, Gilbert and Annette. I forgot about that, yes. Do we have me and Hanneman yet? Hanneman, you were with me the entire time and we don't have our support up. Get yourself together. We're exploring now.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about these supports anymore.
Right.
Like, if you're careful and you think about it during the battles, it's pretty easy to get the ones that you need. Not pretty easy, but you should have some time. Like, before every battle, I check support now, because I realize it's one of those options. What I really need to do is... look at the gardening guide, because I know that that's a thing. And I should really be doing that. That's one of... because I'm sure I've just been gardening inefficiently. Okay. I know for a fact that I have. We'll go up here, and I guess we'll feast. Because I think that's all we really need to do right now. If I am correct. I guess we should also cook together again. I guess I should cook with Hanneman since I'm trying to get his supports, right? He doesn't like to do that. Is there anyone else who I should be getting supports with Nitewing? Other than, Cyril? Oh, Cyril? No, it looks like it's just, well, Gilbert. That's right. That's correct. Because I don't care about Manuela. I think just Gilbert. Yeah, let's cook with Gilbert. Does he actually like to cook? He does. Alright, what do we want to do? Charming soup? Charm, no. Resistance might be okay. Defense might be okay. Or luck. I like these crits, so we're gonna do luck. I think +2 luck might actually be beneficial. Let me consider.
How the meal tastes affects the morale of them.
I'm pretty sure we've already cooked with you. We don't need to read that again. Oh. Was that enough? Was not. Alright. But before we do need to look at these supports. Dedue and Mercedes. I think I want to end with the Ashe scene. Even though that's not the final scene, so maybe we shouldn't. I think I want to end with Gilbert and Annette, their final bit. So let's start with Mercedes Dedue. Why not? See how this goes.
Oh, Dedue! Are you praying to the goddess of Fodlan? That seems odd.
Interesting.
Won't the Dusker gods be upset if they hear you praying to another land's deity?
The Fodlan goddess was recognized in Dusker, too.
Huh.
The deities of foreigners are seen as the protectors of their respective lands.
That's such a respectful culture.
It has been said that we would offer our prayers to her in times of war.
Huh. So the goddess is part of a pantheon. I guess that's one way to interpret it.
Yeah, it doesn't...
Anyway, what are you praying for?
I like that because it doesn't discredit one belief.
For peace to come even one day sooner.
That's a lovely prayer. I was just thinking about praying for that myself.
I see.
Happy to do makes me happy.
What are your plans for yourself once this war is finally over?
To serve His Highness for the rest of my days.
I thought you might say that.
And you?
That's a good question. I was thinking about traveling to Dusker.
Oh.
To Dusker? There is nothing of interest left there.
Yeah, not yet.
Isn't it where you were born? And isn't it where your wonderful food and stories come from?
Yes.
I think those are reasons enough to visit at least once.
Mercedes. If you will allow it, I would like to accompany you. His Highness would surely grant me leave to go.
You really think so? Then I hope the war ends as soon as possible.
As do I.
We're going to have to shower the goddess with prayers.
Mercedes.
We'll pray that she watches over and protects us while we work to end this war. Then, when it's finally finished, we can travel.
That promises to be interesting. We should pray to the Dusker gods as well.
Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Which of the Dusker gods should we pray to?
For victory, we pray to the god of war.
Or?
Uh-oh.
Just the god of war.
Or?
Come on, what were you going to say? Oh, I know. It's the god
The god of travel. Yeah, sure.
Let us leave it at that.
I knew I was right. You taught me so much about your gods. So let's pray. For the end of the war, and for our safe travels to Dusker.
That was actually really pleasant. Mercedes is a nice character. I shouldn't drag her name in the mud just because she's related to two not-so-great characters in Danganronpa, but you know what? She's not too bad.
Oh, how unlucky that we were assigned to clean this ancient tower.
Are they in the same place that I got sent to when I got shambolicized by fake Tomas? The Realm of Darkness? Is that where the ancient tower is located? Because that's where it looks like they
It's not a
are.
pleasant job, but someone has to do it.
With all the windows boarded up, it's so dark.
Ah, I see.
And there are strange noises. Like that noise. What was that? Rat. Tell me it was a rat.
You know you're in a rough situation where you're hoping that the noise was a rat.
Better than a ghost.
You're not scared of ghosts, are you, Ashe? I didn't think you'd be.
I wonder if Ashe and Lysithea have scenes together then.
You haven't seen what I've seen.
Because I know I'm recruiting Lysithea next time because I know she and Edelgard have scenes. They have to have scenes.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh no! What was that noise?
It's okay. It's just the wind blowing the door shut. Oh no, the latch is rusted. It won't budge.
They're trapped?
What? You mean we're trapped in here?
I'm sorry. I didn't think to prop the door open.
Fool.
Don't worry about that now. We need to think of a way out of here.
Blast it open with your magic?
Well, what if we were to pry the boards off the windows?
Yes, that! We can do it in no time.
I don't understand why they aren't just using their magic willy-nilly. Like, she could have just blasted the door open with magic.
Oh, there's something on my face!
A spider? A ghost?
Calm down, Ashe. It's a cobweb. Just a cobweb. We've got to pull ourselves together. Now, which of the windows should we check? I can't stand it here in the pitch dark.
This is ridiculous.
I've got one here. Stand back. Oh, we made it.
I wouldn't want to go through that again. For a moment there, I didn't think we'd make it out alive. No. Oh, wait! I've lost it. It's gone.
Lost what?
What is it?
The groove? Because that was a good move. Yeah, I don't think you lost the groove.
The doll my father gave me.
Oh.
Oh, I must have dropped it.
Oh, this is like continuity, too.
In the tower? Are you going back for it?
Absolutely.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I've been meaning to throw it out for a while now.
Ashe is gonna go back in there and save the doll.
Are you sure? If it was a gift from your father.
Yes, but it can't be helped. Let's just get back to the monastery.
He's gonna go back in.
Right.
And that's gonna be their A scene. Their A+ scene. I'm here for that energy too. Alright, let's get your final scene, Annette, with your daddy. Dimitri, you need to get yourself together. We can get your scenes.
Hello, Father. May I have a moment?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
I read all your letters. You never stopped writing them, did you?
Of course not.
My birthday, Mother's birthday,
Oh.
every possible occasion, without fail.
Oh.
Yes.
I forgot about the letters.
So why didn't you send any of them? If you had sent even one, we would have...
That's true. I was gonna say, if you sent even one of those letters, they would have been aight.
Each time I thought to send one, I could not do so. Such behavior belittled my penance. Time passed, and with it my feelings of guilt toward you and your mother grew.
It's hard to face your own guilt. Swallowing your pride, facing your guilt.
Even though I wrote the letters, I could not send them.
I would always talk about it with Mother. If only he'd write us at least once, we'd say.
But you did. He
waited
did.
and waited. All those long years.
He did. He wrote you every single time. He just never sent it.
I'm sorry.
I'm tired of hearing it, so just stop. Your apologies change nothing. Send those letters to Mother. She'll be happy to hear from you.
That would be very nice.
In that case, why don't I send them?
Yes.
I have given them to you. They are yours to do with as you wish.
All right then. I'll send them. You don't get to take it back afterwards.
Perfect.
Father, you should know that they made me happy.
Happy?
Yes, of course.
Knowing that you were thinking of us all along.
Of course he was.
We were worried about you, Mother and I. Neither of us ever came out and said it, but we thought maybe you hated us.
Oh.
Or trying to forget all about us.
Oh.
Never. I swear it on His late Majesty and on my homeland.
Wow, on the two things that he feels the most shame about.
I see. All right, then swear. Swear that someday, when this war is over, you'll come back to us.
I hear you, Annette. I will return without fail.
No matter what. That's a promise you just made. If you break it, I'll never speak to you again.
Yes, I promise.
Good.
Great. Now I'm positively elated. I can't wait until we're all a family again.
I look forward to it, Annette. More than anything.
Okay. That was very nice. That was the ending that they needed. I'm pleased to see that. Alright. Let's feast and get some more. Hopefully. What's today's special? Because everybody needs to eat. Try and get their last scene. Because I think that's the last one that I can do. Because we're out of food. And then... look at support. See how many we got. Just that one. Isn't there a one? Yeah. Cool. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to go back to... No. 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 There we go. Go back to Abyss. Go back to Abyss, spend our time. Then I might go to the Sauna with Hanneman. Try and get his B support, or his A support? Are we at A support with him? I think we might be. Maybe that's why it's taking so long, since this is the last one.
Professor!
We're gonna... yes, hello. We're gonna check out the Wayseer. Whom is this way, and then that way, and then this way. She hasn't even loaded in. I'm that fast.
Why, hello there.
Oh yeah, you guys were not done. But I can... You're not the focus right now.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp. If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
Strength and bonds. Let's do Dedue and Ashe.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your... Come back
Still have another 3,000. So, oh right, there's a small child there. I don't know why. It also seems like there's 2 other people to talk to who are just chilling down here. Resident.
Please, you can't tell anyone you saw me here. I'm in hiding from the army.
Are you?
I couldn't stand the war, the violence. I had to get away. But now that I've deserted, I can't go home.
Well?
Justice, ambition, what does any of that matter if you're dead? I just want to live. Is that so wrong?
No, I won't tell anybody. Not a soul. I didn't even see you here. Who are you?
I used to be a rather important person in the church, but I am in exile for committing a crime.
What
I
crime?
embezzled some money, but it wasn't out of greed. My hometown was pillaged, you see,
Aww.
and the church wasn't putting in enough to rebuild.
They were probably doing their best. I have no regrets. Alright, well let's go back up. We'll go to the sauna. We'll even go twice. Because that's something we just have not been using at all. And we have just two things to waste.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much. And then we battle 3 more times, and then we're set for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Part 2. Part 2. Yes. Alright, so... Hanneman. Gonna get a scene out of you sooner or later. Could also do Gilbert, I guess. Nitewing, I don't know why the pink is a good match for her. Yo, he is already, like halfway. I don't understand. I guess we'll stay longer and hope that he's just okay. Leave. Fine. I was gonna say, he feels great. Can I go back with him again? Nope. I was gonna say, I was like, can I do that? It seems like an abuse of the power, but... Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. My man Cyril. Increase the steam. You always start by increasing that steam. Increase it again. Increase it again, then we stay longer. Well, we'll stay longer. He'll survive. He won't die. He died. He's too hot. He couldn't take the heat. Lamau. He didn't need to feel refreshed anyway. Okay. Reset. Skip. Let's get out. Instruct manually. Actually, I didn't really need to instruct manually. No, we'll do it. Dedue. Your punching is almost back to where it needs to be. Which is incredible. Because he's been gone for so long. Annette. Just sure, why not? Go all the way up. One more. One more. Oh, you're gonna hit it during whenever, that's fine. You... Try and get you to S for punching. Not quite, but we might get there via the training. This is also good for support, so we should probably... We don't support with you, so we'll go and do that. It just makes sense. That's like 4 free little up supports. Or 5 if you're good enough. Don't know why I would take him to this one. Good, 1 perfect. That's my boy. No praise. Yeah, and if they get a perfect, it's like a big boost. That's true. I should be doing this. So who else do I? You. Sure. Because if you wanted to be, you could be a valuable member of the Punch Club. He didn't even get a perfect. I take it back. Because legitimately everyone else is doing okay. Wish I could just have support up, but... Sure, why not?
I could do it.
The group task should be fine, so let's go ahead and start.
Professor?
No, well, no. You remember the Punch Club, sir. There will be no changing. Once you're in the Punch Club, you're in the Punch Club for life.
Here is the result.
Just good. Well, you get support anyway, it's fine. Did anyone? Yes, you got the S rank, that's what I wanted. You got the A rank, I wasn't paying attention to you.
All that work was
The only one that I really cared about was your girl Annette. So we should, hopefully, have at least 1 more support to see. And it's you 2. And you 2. Okay, great. That's fine. We'll start with you 2, and we'll end with the girls from the wolves.
There you are, Marianne. I'd like a moment to talk.
Okay.
Oh, Linhardt. I was just on my way to pray.
Accompany her.
All right. Afterwards.
It's already getting late, though. If you'll excuse me.
So then, you're done?
Linhardt, were you here this entire time?
Of course.
I was sleeping. Are you ready to talk now?
I was sleeping.
I suppose. My apologies for keeping you waiting.
I wasn't waiting. As I said, I was sleeping. I didn't want to disrupt your prayers.
I see. So, what did you want to talk about?
The results of my research.
Oh.
Your research?
Yeah, about your crest.
I intended to look into the power of your crest from the first moment I met you. I've been feeling quite happy of late, and I can conclude that it is due to your crest.
She was like, there must be a mistake.
That's... Or more likely, I feel good because I've recently taken a bit of exercise.
Boy?
Oh.
Although, keeping you from finding out I was researching you was plenty of exercise on its own.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, Marianne, I'll tell you one thing for certain. Your crest is not the source of anyone's bad luck.
She's like, but...
The research on your crest is lacking, but other crests have been studied quite a bit. I can find no proof that a crest can influence the lives of those who come in contact with its bearer.
Yeah, but if you haven't researched hers, you can't say for certain.
And frankly, transmitting bad luck via touch sounds like a crazy superstition. Don't you agree?
That may be true.
By the way, eating the vegetables you gave me caused no ill effects. They were as delicious as ever. It may be another story if I drank your blood. Ugh, now I'm nauseous.
Linhardt?
You're going to make us both sick.
All right, sorry. As I said, it is my scholarly opinion that your crest does not cause bad luck.
Good.
Thank you for your reassurance. It does make me feel a little better.
It's probably just that you and the people around you have had some bad days. It happens. I'm going to watch over you from now on, and if either of us has bad luck, well, I'll look into whether it's just chance or if it's your crest. In fact, I'll dedicate my life to it.
Interesting.
Your life? For me?
Especially for you, Marianne. Don't make me spell it out.
Oh. Okay. That one ended very sweetly. Linhardt, you got a heart of gold, even though I'm pretty sure we had to take you out last time. Constance. Happy.
Delicious, is it not? There is little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught fish grilled to perfection over an open flame. I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
Regular
It's
folk.
only temporary. A fish from the river is a coin saved at the marketplace.
Mhm.
My project will require every bit of gold I can spare.
Plus, there's a war going on.
True.
We've all got to save money however we can.
Constance, what is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title. Probably for the best.
How dare you!
Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Stun him.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a stray cat is screeching at us.
Oh my gosh, why is everyone so ruthless?
Dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing. How humiliating.
It's time to throw hands.
Oh, we're so vicious. Beating up on poor, pathetic Constance after all of her setbacks. What are you laughing at?
And you two, fools.
Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation. How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status. In fact, I shall vow one thing now.
Interesting.
When House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
1, 2, 3.
Pardon?
That's right.
Moreover, Hapi is a dear friend. I won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting. We shall continue to remain steadfast friends even after my title is restored.
And how soon do you expect that to happen?
We both know that if she carries on with such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
You're looking smug there.
Well, for the upper class, Those two seemed rather classless.
Got him.
What just happened?
I knew them of old. They were Callow noblewomen from the School of Sorcery.
Oh, interesting.
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend. Did you really mean that?
Oh, Happy.
Oh, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being cruel. But yes, I really meant that. Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Of course, Coco. Won't be easy getting rid of me.
That is not how I expected you to go, but I'm here for that energy. As soon as she was like, ha 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 ha, I was like, oh my. It's good that we didn't have, old depressed Constance then, in that scenario. So let me think. You're set. I guess you'll keep, oh, this one's just not ready. Oh, we have that one ready. That's cool. So we need you. I guess the only one I really care about right now is Hanneman. And if we have the time, we'll get all of his. I think it's possible. Dedue. Still gotta get you and Ashe. Still gotta get you and Annette. Which we can probably get in the battles. Ingrid and Flayn. So bringing on the battle is probably not Ashe, because you'll be bringing Ashe. So we should probably have you bring Flayn now. Okay. Most people seminared, which is interesting. I never feel like seminar is useful. Although I guess that saves some weapon durability. But we're not like strapped for cash. I think on maddening mode I could see how that could be really useful. But if I'm focused on supports, I should probably battle. So it should just be you.
It won't be in vain.
Go. Cool. 5 turns. I don't think any of them hit. I didn't realize they all had such low hit chances. That's nuts. Well, then we'll save there. And then right before the battle, we should have a bunch of scenes. Correct? Correctamundo? Correctamundo? Look at Nitewing walk. Also, I can't really control that. Or at least it sucks for me. Ooh. Finally, Hanneman, jeez. Tell me things.
Which means that there are some elements of your power that cannot be explained by current theory.
Interesting.
Though this may lead to a discovery that alters the very fabric of Crest research.
Oh, I'm asleep.
Oh, pardon me, Professor. I became lost in thought, and I do tend to rem.
Oh, I know.
I suggest we call it a day. Do you concur?
I do. Fine to keep talking.
No, you mustn't push yourself too hard. When you are not in battle, you are so often here with me.
Research is important.
I get so energized speaking with you. Well, I must remember to pull my head out of the clouds. That said, perhaps we should discuss things unrelated to crests from time to time. Some sort of silly, lighthearted topic might be nice, eh?
Do you have one in mind? Silly, Hanneman.
I'm not especially skilled at small talk, alas. Let me see.
Neither am I.
Perhaps we should discuss... I know. Food. Not my strong suit, the culinary arts, but I do enjoy a good meal. Which kind of food do you prefer, Professor? Sweet or spicy?
I'm more of a sweets man. Or Nitewing is more of a
Same
sweets
as
woman.
myself. Yes, indeed. Oh, now my stomach is growling.
Well?
An old colleague of mine theorized that those who bear crests favor sweet flavors over spicy.
Interesting.
She suggested that the crest exerts some manner of influence over...
Are you sleeping again?
Oh, there I go again. How embarrassing. We were supposed to be avoiding talk of crests, weren't we? Terrible habit of mine, finding a way to turn any conversation towards crests. I really should find a way to stop that.
It's okay.
That is kind of you, Professor, but it's all right. If you were to lose your patience with me, it could have an incalculable impact on my research.
Oh my gosh.
That sort of thing has happened in the past, you know. Back when I was still in the Empire.
Uh-oh.
At first, any lady I was spending time with would titter and say she didn't mind if I talked about crests.
Titter? You barely know her.
But at some point, she would always become fed up and stop listening to what I had to say. In the end, invariably, while I was particularly focused on my research, she would write to say we were done.
Ah, so you've never had a relationship
Everything I can
last.
to keep that from happening this time.
Oh, very nice. And he's boosted. Which means I don't need to bring him to missions anymore, because I think that was his A scene. Gave me no more useful information.
There's quite a bit of fog settling in. We won't be able to advance our troops very far in
No, not fog. That means I'm too late to go into TV land. Someone's already dead.
We won't be able to move at all until the fog lifts. No matter which path we take, we'll have to be patient and wait it out. Gilbert? No? Gustav.
Gustav, there we go.
I would like to take this opportunity to speak with you about something. It's about the tragedy of Dusker. There's something about it I just can't wrap my head around.
Go on.
Listening.
I lost a son in Dusker that day. I exhausted every last resource I had to investigate what took place there. I was startled to find that there wasn't a single shred of evidence to suggest that Lady Patricia's carriage had been attacked.
Go on.
Apart from His Highness, whose injuries left him on the verge of death, everyone else present at the time was slaughtered. Of all the victims, only the corpse of Lady Patricia, His Majesty's second wife, was never found. Isn't that right?
Interesting.
Surely that means she was abducted. There was no evidence of an attack, suggesting they threatened her, but did not kill her.
That's not... No.
But what reason would they have to take her? Would it not have been better to kill her?
Perhaps she had some value as a diplomatic pawn.
Nonsense. In the many years since that day, has Lady Patricia ever been used thus?
No, not as far as I know. Then perhaps she was used for some political gain within the Empire.
No.
Now that her daughter is the Emperor, what reason would she have to keep hiding her existence?
It is possible she passed away after returning to the Empire.
Gustav, I know this is hard for you to hear, but just consider what it would mean if Lady Patricia was involved with that incident.
Silence, Rodrigue. I will not allow you to tarnish her memory like that.
Alright, now a lot of stuff is making sense. A whole lot of stuff.
I do not mean to imply that she arranged His Majesty's murder or anything of the like.
But I'm getting...
But Gustav, I cannot shake the feeling that the tragedy was part of a much larger conspiracy.
Oh, that much I know.
There is more to it than we know. That much is certain.
But the
Rodrigue,
details...
Gilbert, please hurry!
To kill like this is inhuman.
This is one of the knights we dispatched to the leader of the Alliance. Tell me everything you know.
Sir, a soldier on patrol came across this night a short while ago, in a rocky area not far from here. Someone from the Alliance must have disposed of the body there.
Is this how the Alliance chose to inform us that they have no intention of joining our cause?
Maybe it was the Empire.
Yes. I would not hesitate to believe them capable of this.
Whatever the truth is, the other knights we dispatched are in serious danger.
That's true.
It's best to assume that joining with the Alliance is out of the question now.
Okay.
Even with Count Karen's support, this makes our situation grim.
I never expected the Alliance to help us. Anyone who stands in my way will be crushed beneath my feet.
Hope that I have control of him.
Dear brother.
Uh-oh. Well, that's foreboding. Because she was just all nonchalantly, "It is time." Okay, well in that case...
Come through.
Yeah, I know, I did that. Killer Knuckles Plus. What is that? Inventory items. Look over here, this... Where are they? Killing Knuckles Plus. Crit of 30. Durability is 40 out of 40 too. Not bad. Not bad at all. Have to use those. Alright. How many of these do we have? Dedue and you. Oh, we got Ingrats, thank goodness. So I'll bring Flayn. We'll save this. We'll save it. Yeah, we'll bring Flayn. Did you get the other one with Ashe? You sure did. Very nice. So I guess you can bring Linhardt. And I think that's all that we have right now. You don't need anybody else. Oh, I guess you could continue to bring... I've had Nitewing bring old Cyril along. You have one ready for Gilbert, but you can't get it yet. Okay. I'm here for it. So we'll continue to have you and Flayn, and you and Linhardt. Even though I might snatch Annette for next time too. Let's go! To war, Gronder Field. At Gronder Field, where the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was once held, the house leaders of 5 years ago have a fateful reunion. But this time, the contest between the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance is no mock battle. I do really enjoy this battle. Simply because of the parallels.
Thank you so
Like,
much.
before you could fight that battle, I was like, oh, nothing's on the line.
The
If they
Kingdom
die,
Army
they die,
departs
but they're
from
not
the
really
Great
dead.
Bridge of Murden and marches south toward Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the Alliance army follows from behind to invade Imperial territory, and the Empire has dispatched forces from Fort Merceus to intercept them.
Uh-oh.
The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
So how does this play out this time? Because I'm not going to take out any of the deer if I can avoid it. Like, I assume the green-haired girl is the one who really, took out whatever that knight is, or whoever that knight is, whomever. I wonder what chaos she will bring into this battle. Alright. Alright. No cutscene there either. Interesting. Map? Units. Map. Let's look at the map. So Bernie's over here with her brave bow. What is... So I do have to take you out. I'm gonna have to kill them all. Okay, I'm just gonna say we're not gonna split up. We're gonna go this way. We're not gonna split up and we're just gonna go right. And if that destroys me, then it destroys me. You stay close to the middle. You stay close to the middle. Oh, you can't do a switch. Marketplace. Welcome. Thank you. Replenish. Sure. Constance has a little more defense because she is Despair Constance. We will repair everything because those are about to get gone.
Thanks a bunch.
That is about to get gone.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
I was gonna say we did a lot of battling.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
That's fine. I need to get you some more gauntlets. Just enough. I might give you the killer gauntlets. No, you're actually fine. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. The killing edge could use.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
That. I think you're fine otherwise. So,
come back.
We'll actually go into the nope. We'll go units last. Items, Dedue. Oh, I see. Well, items. I don't think you need a... You don't need the Iron Axe. I'd prefer you take the killing gauntlets. Or the killer knuckles. The killer knuckles. Units. You're right. You're not. You're not. You can take Flayn. And you can take Linhardt. Save. And let's see what we gotta do. Oh, we do still get a cutscene. Interesting. Same one?
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
I don't understand. She seems remorseful.
Kill every last one of them!
Oh, he said the thing. His catchphrase.
And so we fight on.
You have finally appeared, Edelgard. Now, you are mine!
The Kingdom Army doesn't look too interested in joining forces with us. Let's take a moment to see how this all unfolds.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces. I will create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
Well, I'm just not gonna go after them. Even though it says I have to take him out, I'm not gonna... That's my boy. We're going straight for Edelgard. We're going straight for Edelgard. We're going for the jugular. Who's got the best dodging ability? Oh, you can go in. Sure, go in. It's all you.
That will work.
See you in the eternal flames.
In the eternal flames.
I am prepared.
Good. Great. Could have also rallied defense, but it's fine.
I'll cut through.
I mean, they're not strictly
my
enemies,
strategy?
so...
I'm your girl.
You can sit there.
Put me in there.
We will put you in there, don't you worry.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
I'm in.
And you can come right there. And we'll just see what happens.
Mounted units, advance!
Stay back! Stay back or I'll shoot!
Oh, Bernie, I don't want to take you out.
Yeah.
Oh, you shot. It is a shame we have like 3 healers over here. Alright, now what are you guys gonna do? If you all... They didn't do anything. Okay. Well, if I want to split here, I could send... I'm fine with that.
Can't afford
I'm fine
to
with
lose.
sending maybe 4 troops that way and the rest straight forward. And I know you want to go, but I'm gonna have you go this way.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Because I was about to say, this man's is ready. Nitewing, I'm okay with having you go this way. You can attack with magic, can't you? Go for it. You didn't crit, but you did what you had to do. Yuri... I kind of want you to go up. Felix, you're allowed to go up. Oh, you can actually move. Okay, that's fine. You draw fire. Oh, I should have had you heal yourself. We have 13 charges, sure. We won't screw up that bad, right? I say that now. Now.
Put me in there.
I do want you to go this way.
Sunshine.
Constance, you're coming this way.
I'm in.
I'm your girl.
And wait, and hopefully that, just hope that Annette's dodging it, you know? She did not.
Is that it? Let's finish this.
Sylvain.
Another victory.
Very nice. He's getting a bunch of levels, even though we probably will not use him. Felix, you be less to punch his horse. Thank
One
you.
to remember.
And they're just doing nothing, so I'm gonna leave them be.
I'll comply.
Alright, well, yeah. No more of this. Yeah, no more of this. I'm sorry, Bernie.
Wish I could have at least died at home. Not in this big, stupid field.
She had to go. I don't want to take them all out, but she had to go.
Bernadetta, thank you. I'll make sure your life was not lost in vain.
I feel bad, but that was going to be annoying for the rest of this fight, so sacrifices had to be made.
You thought well.
And Bernie was a sacrifice. If she is the only one that goes,
I am prepared.
That would be most pleasant. Can I guarantee that? No, not at all. But my boy might come over here and take that instead. You. No. Wait, can you not? Did it like block your magic or something? That's interesting. That sucks. Well, in that case, use a concoction. We have a ton of them, and I have not used like any of them because most of the Punch Club has just been
Leave it
healing
to me.
themselves. Combat arts. Just like this.
What's my strategy?
Your strategy is walking in and healing yourself. Very nice. Let's see what
the
happens.
center is in danger of being taken. We must be running to protect it.
Okay. Petra, I don't want to take you out either, but You know what? Dimitri, Prince Edgy gave me 2 crits. Taking the words out of my mouth. But, as I was saying, Prince Edgy gave me direct orders to kill every last one of them, so... You actually missed that with a 70% chance. Dimitri's really the rock star of this battle.
Too weak for this world.
The Empire and Kingdom are mixed up in this battle. It's a struggle to target the right one. Such are the rules of melee. We'll just have to crush anyone who isn't an ally.
That's bad news. Hey!
Great. I may not have a crest, but I'll give it my all.
Leonie, how you doing? Wait.
I am not going to hold back. I can't let down my dear old Claude.
That's a different attitude. I don't like that they're moving about. I was hoping, you know, they would stay over there the whole time, just kind of chill. Because I don't want to kill any of them. Okay, I think at this point it might just be a matter of how quickly can we take out Edelgard. That's a low hit chance for Dimitri. My gosh. Don't like that. Interesting, so Petra's gonna be tough. She's like a dodge tank for me, interesting. I mean, I guess we could just use Gambits, but Gambit will probably, no, that's 90% and it'll kill her.
For Adrestia and for Brigid, I will be defeating all of you.
I forgot that your Gambit is awesome now.
I can't be fighting anymore. I must be retreating now.
Yes, please retreat. Oh, that's awesome. Retreat.
Don't worry. You must live on to lead your people.
But what about Burn?
Those fools who went up the hill will pay with their lives in the crimson flames.
Okay, well that's fine. Well, that one's not on fire, so we'll go here. Oh, we can't? Okay, well in that case we'll just... Oh, I see. Alright, so you would kill. You would also kill. But the chance for... Okay, so if we move you... Get a nice little healing focus going on. You could be an issue. We'll get rid of this horse.
You should have seen that coming.
What does this do? Oh yeah, whatever. Steeds, whatever. Could you kill Nitewing? You have a 50-50 shot to even hit Nitewing. Surprisingly, you would not be targeting him. You would target her there instead. So we'll go there. You would target Dedue. Well, oh, you just can't move this turn. That's what the issue is. Wait. Well, in that case, I really don't want to leave him all alone, so you can stay there. We'll have you rally for speed and strength. And we'll put you here. I don't know if he can take the hit from... I believe in Dedue. If not, it's a...
Central Hill is up in smoke. Suppose I'll have to quench the flames with the enemy's blood.
Calm yourself, sir.
You're interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
After Dedue, he lived and is not poisoned. Beautiful. That's what you like to see. You went after Dimitri. This is going to prove to be a fatal error.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Fatal error.
See you in the eternal
Fatal
flames.
error. Okay, now what are you guys doing? You're making moves, and I actually do not like that. Don't know where you're making moves to. I'd like to not kill any of the deer. Good. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for Flayn to do her thing. I'm here for this energy.
Fighting on will endanger my life. Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
His outfit is fantastic, though. Good job, Flayn.
No need to worry. We still have some troops left.
We still have some.
So long as I stand, we won't give up.
Alright, well, we gotta knock her down. You heard her. You heard it here. You heard it. Those were her words. We gotta take her down. You can attack with the training bow. Sure.
You're all going down.
Okay.
Reassuring.
I'm fine with that. That's okay. So my thing is, do you have a concoction? You do. So you will be fine. Enough. Arms. No? Yes, I'm fine with this. Good job here. So... we just gotta keep making sure that we're moving forward and away from their army. Mainly just because I don't want to attack, my deer. If it turns out that I do have to do that, it'll be a sad day. Are they dead yet? Why not? Good.
Atone for your sins.
Do another one.
I'll destroy you. See you in the eternal flames.
But he should make it out of there. We're gonna say that's fine. Pretty much everyone still has their gambits. Yeah, that's not good. Everyone's getting a little close. Don't like that. So we're still at the point where no one's close enough to attack us. I would hate to turn around. So here's what we gotta do. Y'all are in Claw's danger zone. You gotta come here. Oof. 53? Oh, because he's so low.
Too weak for this
Right. I remember. That's his thing. His stuff increases like 10,000 fold or something dumb. Now, nobody can get in to heal him is my biggest concern. That's fine.
I'm in.
You have a diagonal, right? You have the mini bow.
Give the goddess
I'm
my
fine with that.
regards, yeah.
Even if I die.
Use another concoction. Someone should be able to heal you from here.
Sunshine.
Super Mario Sunshine? Now they are trying to hit Annette. You specifically are trouble right now, Claude.
I am prepared.
Do you not have a gambit? Did I have to like reassign you a gambit?
Strategy?
Gambit. Fine.
Now's our chance.
Put me in there.
First of all, let's equip these back on. You hit your gambit.
We'll cover you.
This better work.
So what I'm gonna try and do is just lure Claude in since he moves the fastest.
I'll cut through.
Someone can maybe take him down and
What's the
hopefully he
plan?
does not die. If he dies, I'll be a sad boy. You can come here to attack that one space.
Leave it to me.
You can come here and attack with your hand axe. If you crit, you did not.
I'm your girl.
Okay. You're gonna go after Yuri, but that's fine. Oh, that's not okay. That was almost very bad. He almost died. Yuri, I appreciate you not dying. You're the man. Okay. Still nobody's close enough to attack. We got like a turn though. Until it's bad news. Because Claude and his little hero's relic is not going to be a fun time. He's also not in a great... he would attack the beast this turn. So that should be my cue to just leave him be. Let him do what he's got to do. How close can we get to Yokar? You would attack? Would everyone, you would attack the professor, you would attack Dedue, you would attack nobody. So here is what we're gonna do. We know that Claude would attack the beast. Let's just move everybody up. You gotta get out of the way.
All in.
I know. You gotta get out of the way, though. If there's anyone we're losing, it is not you. I don't think you can kill Nitewing.
I must lead them well.
Yes, you should not be able to unless you somehow get a crit, which is possible. Okay, so they would all be attacking that thing. Still could be a dynamo. You wait there. Who are you going after? Sylvain. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We just have to not kill that thing. That's just the big thing. Can I destroy all of his shields?
Nothing personal.
That's the bigger question.
Because
you can also use your big bad attack.
I'm here.
I think you'll shatter two spots. That leaves two left. You have a gambit. How does yours look? You could hit that one spot.
Now.
And I think Constance could maybe come in, still be out of harm's way. And hit this last spot. With her. We're also gonna make sure that she's got that on in case we get some sort of stray arrow or something. Okay, you healed up.
I knew when next we met, one of our paths would have to come to an end. Your journey ends here, Professor. Forever.
That's a long time. Oh, you're using that thing? Oh, 95% chance that it hits this time. Or 44. I was gonna say, that's a big hit, but I'm stronger than 44. You're gonna attack Sylvain. Won't work. Now you guys should still go after the beast, correct? Go after the beast. Come on. That's not the beast. Oh, that is a beast. That's fine. Thank you. Good hit. That's good stuff. You get that beast. Very nice. Now, can Dimitri get over there and do what he wants? Freaking Edelgard not using her weapon, using a giant barrel of explosives? I take offense to that. Alright, so nobody's dead. Nitewing, still alive. Very good. You could. You could? It's all you, boy. Get your sweet vengeance.
Stab your chest, break your neck, smash your head. I will allow you to choose your own death.
I'm not interested in methods of dying. All that matters is when death takes place, not how.
Ooh.
And I have no intention of dying today.
Oh, we'll see about that.
All of the people you've slaughtered so far thought the same.
That's true. 100% chance to end this thing. Uh-oh. Counterattack? It hits, but my boy was ready for this.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one.
That's right.
I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
This is the battlefield. Alright, well, now that we've successfully lured in Claude. Oh. Oh. That's not good. Alright, we might have had to worry about this man a little bit more than at first anticipated. Because this is bad. Can anyone go over there and take him out? Anybody? Is magic the way? Attack. Fire. No. I'm just out here trying not to kill Claude. He takes no damage. I don't understand. Why are you taking no damage, sir? Oh. Oh, that thing's activated. Yikes. So we gotta get out of the way then. That's just all we gotta do. Everybody run. You have 11 more charges? Great.
I'm your girl.
You come over here. Assist. Heal our boy.
Sunshine.
You come up here. We just gotta bide for time for his little perk to end. And everyone else has to move.
I may not survive.
You'll be fine.
Leave it to me.
My thing is everyone just has to get out of the way.
Put me in there.
And we might stand a chance. If we do, it's one of the greatest escapades of all time.
What's the plan?
My biggest worry is Dimitri. You're gonna attack Felix, and that's pointless. Good job, Felix. I needed you to do that. I'm having these boys work for me now. Now come on, don't kill any of my folks. Good job. Slightly coming into harm's way too, that's what we like to see.
Too easy.
Okay, so he avoided the whatever. Okay, he doesn't have that thing on him anymore. That's good to know. Good to know. Good to see. Good to see. So we should be able to send someone in to do that. Because now it's just a battle between the two
I can't
peeps.
hold back just because I know you. Sorry, but that's war.
That's bad.
I've got another option.
Oh, 30% chance to hit. We'll live. Leonie, I thought you were good now. You gotta do better than 23% chance to hit. You gotta do better than that too. Everyone's going after Nitewing. You gotta do better than that.
Another victory.
Give me all the support with my boy Cyril. Now my biggest thing, can we get to Claude this turn? Felix might be able to, but I might have moved him too far. Yes, he will. Yep, anything that will give you a higher chance to hit. No. Alright. 82% chance. This is the Punch Club. Do me a solid, Felix.
So sad that our reunion should take place on the battlefield.
I'll cut you down!
Did me a solid. Did me the greatest solid.
Yeah, I thought we had a chance, but there was no way to predict the movements of the Kingdom Army.
Good job. That's it. That's it. That's
I
game.
can't afford to die here. I have to retreat.
Let's go. Whew. And we killed none of the deer. Except for Lawrence. He showed up at the wrong time. If he showed up to this battle, we wouldn't have killed him. Poor guy. Now how does this play out?
You think you can escape, Edelgard?
Please don't go after her.
Your Highness! You're alive. We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Myrden.
That woman. We failed to capture her. I will keep pursuing. The rest of you, keep fighting!
No, the last time this happened, you died.
I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in.
I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
Someone slap him in the back of the head. Oh, maybe this is the one to bring him back to sanity.
You! What are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back, now!
Your Highness! You are...
It's gonna be a cutscene? My goodness. I knew she was gonna cause trouble, just not like this.
Thank you so much.
Have I caught you off guard, Your Highness?
Oh man, look at those crazy eyes. Oh, this is what 100% brings him back to sanity. Oh, she got crazy eyes down there too, my gosh.
Aww, does it hurt? I bet it hurts real bad, doesn't it? But it's nothing compared to what my brother felt. You will never be forgiven, you know. I will never forgive you.
You must be...
You filthy monster. It's time to die!
I don't think any of us are gonna let that happen.
Dimitri!
No! No, 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 no.
Professor! Do it now!
My boy!
Brother, help me.
Don't forget about you, screw you. Rodrigue.
Rodrigue!
No.
Your Highness, are you safe? Please tell me it wasn't in vain.
This punishment, it was mine to bear.
No.
There are no sins or punishments on the battlefield.
No, don't die. Please don't die.
No.
Father, stepmother, Glenn. They all died and left me behind. Rodrigue, are you to join the ghosts who shadow my every move? This is my fault. I'm the one who killed you, as surely as though I had wielded the blade.
No.
Your Highness, you have one thing terribly wrong.
Oh no.
None of them, none of us, died for you. I'm dying for what I believe in, just as they did. Your life is your own. It belongs to no other, living or dead. Live for what you believe in. Dimitri, my boy, you really do look just like His Majesty.
Rodrigue, you were the king of dodging. Why couldn't you dodge that blow too? Rodrigue, oh.
What are you saying, Lambert?
Interesting.
I am heading to Dusker, and before you start, nothing you could say would change my mind. You worry too much, my friend. So far, relations with Dusker have been going smoothly, wouldn't you say? You, of all people, should appreciate how critical these negotiations are.
Of course I do, but for the king himself to make the journey, you must admit that it's dangerous.
Sure.
And His Highness is still so young. If the worst should happen...
Even if the worst should happen, he would be okay. He's a smart boy, Rodrigue. Even if he should lose his father, I have no doubt that he will grow to be a good and respectable man.
Lambert.
However, if he ever starts down the wrong path, and I am not here to set him straight, I am trusting you to do so in my stead, old friend.
My God.
Promise me.
Lambert.
Oh.
My promise.
Rodrigue. Set him straight.
What do you want?
I'm hurt. That sucks. I figured she was gonna do something nuts, but not... Oh, my boy Rodrigue. Oh, man. Felix. Oh, no.
It doesn't concern you.
Yes, it does. I'm your professor.
Get out of my way. No.
No. You're going to Inbar, aren't you? You really think that will appease the dead?
Silence! You have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm the smartest cookie here.
No matter how much lingering regret a person has, after death, they are powerless. They cannot even wish for revenge, much less seek it out. Hatred, regret, those burdens fall on the shoulders of those who are left behind.
The silence.
And so I must continue down this path. I already told you as much. It is far too late to stop.
You're wrong.
Do not waste your breath with some nonsense about how I should move on with my life for their sake. That is merely the logic of the living. It's meaningless. Those who died with lingering regret, they will not loose their hold on me so easily.
Kick 'em.
But you seem to have all the answers. So tell me, Professor. Please tell me. How do I silence their desperate pleas? How do I save them?
Earplugs.
Ever since that day 9 years ago, I have lived only to avenge the fallen. Even my time at the Officers' Academy was also that I could secure my revenge and clear away the regret of the dead.
You hit it well at the Officers' Academy.
It was the only thing that kept me alive. My only reason to keep moving forward.
Both are true. You have to forgive yourself, because you did nothing wrong.
But then who or what should I live for?
Yourself. Live for what you believe in, like Rodrigue said, absolutely.
What I believe in? Rodrigue said the same thing. But is it possible?
Yeah, you only got one eye.
I'm a murderous monster. My hands are stained red. Could one such as I truly hope for such a life?
Yeah.
As the sole survivor of that day, do I have the right to live for myself?
Yes. Oh, that's a hand. Live for me?
Your hands are so warm. Have they always been?
Dimitri. Well, now I want to marry Dimitri. Yeah, save. Oh, man. That poor boy. Poor Rodrigue, too. Gerald, do your thing.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Heartstring Moon.
The King's Triumphant Return.
The King's Triumphant Return.
I'm glad to see he's sane again.
Following the death of Rodrigue, Dimitri begins to question his desire for revenge. His troubled mind turns to the kingdom capital and how he might end the chaos plaguing Fargus once and for all.
There we go. Don't give me this tea party thing with Edelgard. She's the enemy right now. Look at that sly look. I was like, yeah, I did it. It's my fault Rodriguez died in the long run. It was me. I blame her. Everything's Edelgard's fault until I figure out that she has a good reason for everything she did. And if she doesn't, I'll be mad. What's up?
Our victory at Gronder was certainly a turning point for us.
Oh yeah, we crushed.
However, Rodrigue's death has been difficult to bear. We've lost considerable military strength and resources.
How are you, Felix? Are there no lords we can rely on?
Unfortunately, with things as they are now, I don't think House Gautier has any resources to spare.
I spared all the deer. Where's my boy? Where's Claude?
I'm sorry. I really wish we could help. If only House Galatea had anything to give.
If we split up the soldiers currently defending the monastery, we should have sufficient numbers to invade the Empire. But even then...
Your Highness, you should be resting. Your wounds are still healing.
I am well, I assure you. More importantly, may I have a moment of your time?
Come on.
Thank you.
Give me a sane, Dimitri.
I wish to apologize to all of you. I have led you down this dark path with me, and have caused so much suffering along the way.
Very much so.
I cannot tell you how sorry I am for my behavior. There is no apology I could offer that would be sufficient.
Hashtag blame Edelgard.
And how do you intend to make up for my father's death?
There's nothing you can
Felix, I realize words alone are not enough to repent, but I fear they are all I have.
I'm not after more empty words. I want you to speak through your actions.
I know that no amount of regret can ever bring back the lives we have lost. I know that well. It is like patching up a tear with a different material. Things can never be as they were. The best I can hope for is to make things whole again. I wish to do the right thing from now on. That is why I have made a decision. I intend to take back the kingdom capital. I wish to save our people. Those who I turned my back on for far too long.
Okay.
Follow my heart and do the right thing. That is the only way I can atone for my sins.
Your Highness.
That's what we like to hear.
If we can win back Ferdiad, it will give us the advantage in our war against the Empire. As one who has served the royal family for ages, know that your words bring me great joy.
Of course.
And pride.
Yes.
That said, I must point out that if we make for Ferdiad, the Emperor's head will slip further out of reach. Can you live with that?
I still hold hatred in my heart for her, and for the ones responsible for the tragedy. That I will carry with me until death. But my life is my own. It belongs to no one else, and it is high time that I started living for what I believe in.
There we go.
I will no longer allow the voices of the dead to bind me. This is something that I must do. No. Something that I am choosing to do.
That's my boy.
I will accomplish my aim, even if it means risking my life to do so.
That's right.
Understood, Your Highness. So, any objections?
Nope, none, right? Count me in.
You are correct. We cannot afford to die in vain by recklessly challenging the Empire.
There you go.
I'm worried about Lady Rhea. But if this is the choice you've made, I support it.
She'll be fine. She's a dragon.
Your Highness. I will follow you anywhere.
My sword is at your service, Your Highness.
You use a bow.
I'll help too. The people in Ferdiad need us.
Fine. I'll help you. In my father's stead.
Felix.
But in return, you must win. You know that, don't you, Dimitri?
Whoa, you didn't call him the Boar King.
And I swear on my father's lance that we will prevail.
He used his name. That's a big turning point.
Then it is decided. It seems this war council has much to discuss.
I don't know if I've ever heard him say Dimitri this entire game.
Our next stop is Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, for the future of Fargus.
That's wild. That chapter was wild. What is this? Finally, yes. Goodness gracious. Hello. What you doing?
Sleep evades me, so I thought I'd get in some extra training. I was just about to finish.
Well, you sound normal.
It is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago.
No, it was probably a couple days. Just a couple days. What wounds?
The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder.
Yep.
Her eyes were filled with revenge. Just as mine once were.
Yes, the parallel. Who was she? The sister of,
I don't know, but I have a guess.
Go ahead and guess.
Ah, I suppose I haven't told you about that yet.
No? What are you talking about?
I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar.
What?
The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a time.
Oh no. Why did they do it? I don't care if he's okay. He's walking.
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago.
Oh.
I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent. I have taken so many lives, and with each one, I face hatred.
Well, if that's your theory, you are incorrect.
During the last 5 years, especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast.
Felix was right.
And that young girl's brother. At some point, I must have...
slaughtered him?
That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday. Because I hated. Because I stole and... because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with.
So I feel the same way, not as a part of the job.
Yes. As one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war.
That's why we have to end this war.
Until the day my life comes to an end.
We can confront it together.
Thank you.
He's got great eyes.
You know, Professor, there is something that I only recently realized.
Go ahead.
I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Dimitri. What a doll. What a babe. Whom? Flayn? Sure, I guess. How do we get your scene? What's wrong?
Oh, hello, Professor. How nice to see you.
How do we get your scene? I did nothing with you.
You caught me off guard. I was actually just thinking about you.
Why the sigh? Good thing you're not happy.
Just a moment ago? Well, I am afraid I just do not understand you. And now I am convinced your existence itself is very special.
We first met.
When we first met, I sensed something different about you. Something mysterious.
And now I'm convinced your existence itself is very special.
Thinking on it, I know it to be true.
Oh, it's true.
You have a crest that should have been lost long ago. You wield the sword of the Creator as if it is nothing. Your hair and eye color changed on that day 5 years ago. To the same sort of color as mine and my brother's.
Yep, that's 3. What does it all mean?
I do not know. My brother refuses to speak to me of it. Since then, you have led us into battle, and thus far, we have always come out victorious.
And nobody's dead.
Your comrades and colleagues adore you. They believe in you and your strength. I doubt there is a single soul who is likened to you. Who are you, really?
Wish I knew. I don't know.
I simply do not understand. Whatever the case may be, having hair like mine is proof that there is something exceptional about you. I may as well come forward with things. I too am unlike others.
Yes? How so?
Surely you recall when I was targeted, specifically for my blood?
Yes.
I may not be special in the ways you are, but my blood is rare. It seems the two of us share a special differentness. I also believe that we are bound together in some way. Of this I am certain. Therefore, I intend to stay by your side and watch over you. Your existence must be preserved at all cost.
I would rather protect you.
Certainly those are the words of a hero.
Oh, it's true. The best hero.
Let us unite our powers. Together, we are unstoppable.
Nice. I'm pretty sure that was almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same as last time. Now, we got a bunch of scenes. Because of you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, but this one's not ready yet. So 8. 8 solely because of you. We got... Oh, yours is actually ready now, Gilbert's. So I guess we had to wait for Rodriguez. Alright. You and Flayn? How did we get all these Flayn scenes? Is it because I took her with, Dedue? You don't even have a... You don't have a Flayn scene! I am... Oh, you can actually... You can do this... So, Rodrigue dying was the turning point for pretty much all of the locked ones, I guess. So what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the rest are probably just exclusively with those two. Looks a little... Oh, no. 13, because I don't think I counted that one. And I'm sure the rest are exclusively with the boys. Do we want to do all 13 of these this time? I know we're a little long. Let me look at the month. Calendar. Because I don't think we'll get a ton of scenes next time. We'll just be focusing on Dimitri scenes probably, and we only have what? After this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-ish. Because I might not get these two. I might. 5-ish next time. 6. 7. And then Ashe. 8. 9, 10. We might have a lot. This is a lot to do right now, though. Don't want to running too long. So if we save this for the beginning of next time, we would always start. We would cycle starting with them at the beginnings instead of at the ends. I think we should. Yeah, we're gonna save this for next time. So like the last episode, we'll have some at the beginning and at the end, right before the battle. I'm just thinking about the future, planning for the future. Let's save right here. So next time, which, oh, this would be a completely fresh battle, it should be. Yeah. Calendar, please. Yeah, take back Ferdiad. This would be something that's completely different. I'm excited for that. Next time, I guess I'm focusing on supports. Next time, there's gonna be a lot of supports. And I'm excited for it. Poor Rodrigue. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think that he was gonna die. I might have even, like... It caught me off guard. Because I'm still on that high of Dedue's back. He's great. And then all of a sudden... Because the rose-colored river made me think, oh, if there's anyone that we can lose right now, it would be Rodrigue. And then when Dedue came back, I was like, oh, nobody's dying. We're just gonna have a nice time up until the end. Then Rodrigue died, and now it's sad times. But it brought Dimitri back, so he didn't die in vain. Rest in peace. In fact, I'll cross off some of these names at the for the end of this. Solely for Dedue, really, because we got his Annette scene. Yep. We got his Ingrid scene. Sure do. We have Flayn. No, we don't have Flayn. Or Gilbert ×2. Or Ashe. But we have one Shamir, but we gotta get another Shamir. So, Dedue, we did a lot of work for Dedue. Nitewing still needs Gilbert, but I think we have that now. Yes, we do. So, like, Nitewing's completely done. We just gotta get Cyril. And I guess we might as well get Manuel as AC, because that'll just be quick. Ashe, on the other hand, we got Annette. Still gotta get Mercedes. A lot of them. Well, he still needs Hapi too. My gosh, Hapi's gonna be like on all the missions next time, because she's got a ways to go. I don't know how she got so far behind, because she doesn't come along at all. That's completely how. But she does get hurt. This is not ready yet. What else needs to happen? That's nuts. On that revelation, stay classy, passengers. Year of the Horizon. Do you remember? Happy 21st day of September. Toodaloo, Flightbird. Thanks for watching.